allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello, my name is Heather Greer, and I'm the principal at Pleasant Plains Middle School. Our school has a tradition of honoring the veterans at our annual assembly. The year 2020 has been a year unlike any other. With the COVID pandemic and under the guidelines of the Illinois Department of Public Health, we are unable to recognize our honored guests this year in person, but have put together a video in lieu of the assembly. When Francis Scott Key wrote the Star-Spangled Banner more than 200 years ago in 1814, he called America the land of the free and the home of the brave. Those words are as true today as they were then. Throughout this nation's history, America's veterans have bravely answered the call to defend our freedom, to aid our friends and allies, and to turn back aggressors. Because of that, America can sleep peacefully at night. Military men and women know the risk, but they accept them, in many cases, so that others don't have to. We can never fully repay the debt of gratitude to the American service members who have died in battle or who were wounded. We can, however, recognize and thank the veterans still living today. This video was put together to share with veterans, family, students, and faculty, and it's just one small spark in the flame of pride that burns across the nation today and every day. It's not a lot, but it's one small way that we can honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice so that we can live in freedom. President Lincoln once said, "Let us confidently hope that all will yet be well." Veterans allow us to have that hope and confidence through their service. To end, I would like to thank those who have been a part of the great brotherhood and sisterhood we call the United States military. Our veterans, active duty service members, guardsmen, and reservists. It is your service and sacrifice that has kept our country safe and free. On behalf of the students and faculty at Pleasant Plains Middle School, I want to express our gratitude for your service and sacrifice to ensure our freedom. We appreciate you for your service and honor you for your sacrifices. You are among the best our country has to offer. God bless you and your families. Thank you.
When people hear the word hero, they think of superheroes like Batman and Superman. But when I hear the word hero, I think of veterans. Veterans are our heroes because they leave their families for months, maybe even years, just to protect our country and keep us safe. If I ever have a chance to talk to a veteran, I'd make sure they know how much I appreciate and thankful for them. I would ask them what branch of the military they're in and what's it like being in the military. Overall, it takes a lot of courage and strength to leave home and go to the military.
The word veteran means a person who cares for our country and is willing to give his or her life for us. If I could meet a veteran, I would say thank you for your brave and courageous sacrifice. It means so much to us knowing that when we were in trouble, you were selfless enough to go into a different country and be on the front lines for us. So thank you again. My mom is an E7 on active duty, and I am so happy to say that my mom is working hard to keep our country safe. Thank you for your service.
Veterans Day is a very important holiday. It is very important because we need to thank and celebrate the people who served. That includes the many people that have died for our country. One way you can celebrate them every day is by thanking them for their service. When I hear the word veteran, I think strong, noble, and brave. I think this because they risked their life for our country. And we can respect the people who have died for fighting for our country by taking a moment of silence after the pledge. That is why there are flags on the graves of dead veterans, to show their sacrifice they made for the country. These amazing people should be recognized for their service every day. Without veterans, we would not be a free country. Thank you, veterans. I am so lucky to live in a free country with great people. Thank you.
When I hear the word veteran, I think of a hero, brave, strong, helpful, committed, and a fighter for our country. If I had the opportunity to talk with a veteran, I would ask what branch they are in and if it's hard work as a veteran. Another thing I would ask a veteran is if all the training is worth it and staying away from your family. I honor veterans because they are fighting for our country every day so we can stay free. Veterans are very hard workers and leaders.
When I hear the word veteran, I think of a very brave, courageous, and heroic person who committed to fighting for America. Some people didn't choose, though. They were drafted into the Army and had to leave their families. Some might have not come home. If I talked to a veteran, I would ask them how joining the Army changed them. I might ask if they regretted doing it or any mistakes they made. I think Veterans Day is a great holiday to appreciate veterans and what they've done for our country.
When I hear the word veterans, I think of someone that fought in a war. Something I would ask a veteran is, what were your emotions when you fought in a war? Would you do it again? Why do you want to risk your life for others? When you were in war, were you thinking of your family? And do you always think about what could have happened? I would tell a veteran, you are very courageous, strong, brave, selfless, a leader, dedicated, and riskful. You sacrifice your life for others. You are mentally strong, always helping others. You are brave going out and fighting. Risking your life is very hard, especially when you're sacrificing everything. You are a hero. Thank you for all your hard work.
When I hear the word veteran, I think of all the brave men and women who have served our country to protect our freedom. This means a lot to me because I understand the struggles and things they have faced to protect myself and my country. I have many family members who have served in various branches, and I put a lot of my respect towards our veterans. To me, seeing a veteran shows a symbol of hardship and perseverance. They sacrifice their lives to save others while protecting everyone in our country, and for that I am deeply grateful for everyone who has served and is currently serving. I would like to give a huge thanks to everyone who has served and is serving, and I hope that people realize how much you do for everyone.
When I hear the word veteran, it means to me that they have worked to do what others wouldn't, that they had service in what they have done, and no matter what job they had, they made an impact. The word veteran means to me that they are an ex-soldier, which is better than what it sounds like. It means they have served in the Army and have become a veteran. The word veteran also means to me my dad and my papa. Because they have served and I couldn't really put it into words why it means so much to me other than the two words, family and bravery. The word veteran means to me that they have done something others wouldn't. The word veteran means to me bravery. The word veteran means to me doing something that others wouldn't. There can be much more to say, but a lot of things I think cannot be put into words. For what the word veteran means to me, thank you for your service.
When I hear the word veteran, I think of my grandpa, heroes, and people who gave their lives up for our country. My grandpa fought in the Vietnam War. It was his birthday on Halloween and he turned 73. I personally know many people that have fought in the war or are still fighting to this day. The first thought that pops in my head when I hear the word veteran is hero. I think the word hero best describes people who have fought in the war is mainly because they risked their lives to protect our country and families. Some other words that pop in my head are risk takers. I think of risk takers because it's all of these people have risked their lives and made many sacrifices for our country and people. Those are some words that pop in my head when I hear the word veteran.
The word veteran to me means hero. The reason why veteran means hero to me is because they are the people that protect us. They help us, they fight for us, and there are many more reasons. They travel across seas. Some stay in the United States, some of them go into the air, and some of them stay in the ocean. They're the type of people that have the personality of a bear. The bear is the emblematic of grounding forces and strength. The veterans of the USA are strong and powerful. They're just what we need to make the world round. They're what this world needs to keep it good. The veterans will always be heroes to me.
Okay. When I hear the word veteran, I think of all the men and women who served for our country and sacrificed a lot of things to serve and protect everyone in the U.S. I also think of someone who had to leave their family and serve the U.S., and that is a hard thing to do when it comes to leaving your family. I also think of my grandpa, who was a veteran, and I think of how he had to leave the people he loved
to go serve for our country. This is what I think of when I hear the word veteran.
When I think of a veteran, I think of a brave person who spends their life and puts their life on the line for America. People who serve America to be a veteran know that when they sign up for whatever they are doing, they could be sacrificing their life like their family, friends, and things and themselves. I had a great-great-uncle who was a veteran in World War II, and he received the Medal of Honor, so I know what he felt and how he had to serve in the Army. When I see a veteran in public, I'm attentive to the veteran and try to say something nice to them, like a simple thanks, because we have no idea what they could have gone through or seen. So when I think of a veteran, I think of someone who should be highly honored and should also be seen as a very brave and good person that served for me and my country.
When I think of the word veteran, some of the words that pop in my head are selfless, brave, and courageous. The word veteran is such a powerful word, and it means so many things. To me, it means they are willing to protect our country with their life, and they are brave enough to protect all of us. We are very blessed to have that. I really appreciate the veteran service because without them, we would not have our freedom, nor would we have the safety that the veterans offer us. The word veteran can also have a personal meaning. For example, I have a dad that is in the Navy. He is very brave and courageous, but is also very difficult to be a part of the military. There's a chance that you will have to get deployed, and my dad took the chance. He did get deployed for 2 months, and it was hard on him, but he never gave up and held his head high. If I had the opportunity to talk to a veteran that served in the war, I would be grateful to be able to. The first thing I would probably say would be thank you for your time and service. Then I would let them decide if they wanted to talk about their experience in the service. Because if they didn't want to talk about it, or if the war is linked to a sad memory, it would be kind of hard for them to talk about it. If they wanted to, then they could choose what they wanted to share with me. I do not want to ask them and make them uncomfortable. I would also not talk too much about me because I believe that they have done something so brave and selfless for the country. They should be able to talk about it if they wanted to without me interrupting. Veterans are so important in this country, and without them, I don't know what it would be like, and I thank you for being so brave and courageous and for protecting this country and the people in it.
Someone once asked me what my opinion of a veteran. When I think of a veteran, I imagine a person who is loyal, valorous, and never gives up. I think veterans are loyal because veterans show constant support and they do whatever they can to help our nation. Also, veterans are valorous because they show us great courage in the face of danger, and they risk their lives for us. They help us out every day by giving us the right to be free. Lastly, they show us that they never give up. They show us that by training hard, risking their lives for us, and in any situation, they keep going no matter what. If I had an opportunity to talk to a veteran, I would ask them how they get their braveness and what being sent to a post every couple months feels like. Do they get to explore? What do you do? And more. Lastly, do they have reunions? Do they meet up with their friends from the military, or does the military host them? In conclusion, veterans are so many amazing things, and there are so many questions to ask and do for them. But here's one thing to remember: to show them respect and be proud of our country and nation.
When I think of the word veteran, I think of the soldiers that risked their lives for people they didn't even know. I also think of the word brave. Veterans are very brave. They are one of the bravest people I know. Veterans mean a lot to me because if we did not have veterans, this world would be bad, but luckily we do have veterans. If I had the opportunity to talk to a veteran, I would say first, thank you for all that you have done for this country. Then I would ask how it felt and what did you hear. Next, I would ask if it was scary, but if he did not want to talk about it, that was fine. Is fine also. Last, I would ask how long ago was it? Was it a long time ago or was it a few years ago?
When I hear the word veteran, I think of someone who is serving or has served our country in times of need. I think of someone who is brave and loyal. I think of someone who is risking their life for their country. But the word veteran means more than just someone who has served. It is about people who love their country and would do anything for the people of that country. Veterans are people, just like you and me. But these people are more intelligent, more brave, and more loyal than probably anybody you know. Veterans are our heroes. If I could ask a veteran a couple of questions, these are the questions I would ask. Was it hard to leave your family behind? Were you happy to know you were helping your country? Was the training hard? And finally, did you serve in a war? If so, which war did you serve in? Thank you, veterans.
The word veteran, I think of my dad fighting in the Iraq War, serving in the Air Force. My dad was a firefighter who put out fires either from planes that had crashed or missiles that hit a building. I remember pictures of my dad wearing his helmet and gun in the tank going through towns. The word veteran also makes me think of people risking their lives to save us and our country. Some of these people got hurt or even died in the wars. If I had a chance to talk to a veteran, I would ask what is going through your head when you are in battle, knowing that you can get hurt or even die. Another question would be, why did you join the military? Finally, I would tell him thank you for being a veteran and fighting for our country.
When I think of a veteran, I think of someone who has so much pride in their country to the point where they would fight for people they don't know. A veteran is a person who cares so strongly about a flag that they fight to keep it waving, standing high in the air. But it's not just a flag. It's a flag that tells stories about brave soldiers who risk their lives to fight for my rights. It's a flag that represents pride. The American flag is an honor. Its beauty and grace is so strong and free, just like veterans who have and continue to fight for me and the people I love. This is a message I wrote to veterans. I cannot put into words how grateful I am for you. You do not ever back down because you care about America and the American people. That is the strongest love that anyone could ever ask for. You fight on a battlefield so we don't have to. You leave your family so we can come home to ours. Your bravery has allowed me to set the table for dinner and eat in peace without fear. Your pride has allowed me the chance to pledge to a flag that holds so many stories, hardships, and victories. As I look at each of the 50 stars on the American flag, I think to myself, our veterans never back down, and that's why we still have stars. By this I mean that without you, I wouldn't be standing here right now in a state that you fought to defend. Without you, we would not have 50 states. We would not have a conjoined country that fights together. We would not have pride. But you are the reason we do. America. She is beauty, she is grace, she is one thanks to you. Thank you for your bravery, strength, love, and courage that defends our reason to have pride for our country. You are the reason the flag carries pride. You are the reason I do as well. Thank you so much. I will remember your love and strength forever, and I will carry it everywhere I go. I hope you stay healthy and safe. Thank you again.
Hi, kids. My name's Al Talbot. I am Kaya's great-grandfather. I spent 4 years in the U.S. Air Force. I was proud to serve my country. The reason I went in the Air Force really was to get the GI Bill. I was in the Korean conflict, and I used that to go to college. It's not a bad trick to do. You plan right now, though, to go to college. How did we end that the last time? Hey guys, have a happy Veterans Day, and it's proud talking to you.
Hi, I'm Annette. I am Grace, Emma, and Leah's aunt. I served as a senior airman in the U.S. Air Force for 8 years. I was stationed in San Antonio, Texas with the 93rd Intelligence Squadron. I joined the military to have better opportunities for training and education and travel, meet new people, make new friends. And the military taught me to overcome challenges by never giving up and always striving to work hard and do your best. And as far as teamwork goes, they really encourage you to work together because everyone has something different that they can contribute to the team. And as long as you bring your best to the table, you will always succeed. I'm really thankful for my time in the military. It has taught me a lot and led me to a great career. So, great stuff.
Hi, I am Bill Chestnut. I am Kaya's grandfather. I served in the United States Navy for 6 years, all active duty. I went in the Navy for various reasons. The biggest was a sense of pride of my country and the ability to get a good quality education.
My name is Raymond Langley. I am the grandfather of Willa Langley in the middle school. I was an Army veteran. I was stationed in Okinawa in Camp Kui Hospital, Japan. I was a medic or a corpsman for 19 months during the Vietnam Era.
Hello, my name is Connor Romlin, and Brianna Nestler is my cousin. I serve for the United States Air Force, and the reason that I joined was to better myself and set myself up for a better future, and I also just wanted to serve my country. Thank you.
My name is Jim Scrudlin. My grandson Benjamin attends Pleasant Plains Middle School, and my granddaughter Samantha attends Farmingdale Elementary. I served in the U.S. Army from 66 to 68 and the Air Force Reserves for 7 years. I was drafted and I was honored to serve my country, do my patriotic duty. We all depended on each other while we were there and worked together, always. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Edwin Butch McNeil. I'm doing this for Lillian Albright. I served in the Army, Air Force for 31 years total in both services, and the reason why I did it, I love my country. Thank you very much.
My name is Rob Fox. My son's name is Lucas Fox. I served in the Air National Guard. I've always liked aviation, and get good benefits from it.
Hi, my name is Sergeant First Class Marcy Skinner. I have 2 students at Pleasant Plains Middle School, Kendall Skinner in 7th grade and Caden Skinner in 6th grade. I'm in the Army National Guard. My reason for serving is I joined right after September 11th. I was a junior in high school and I didn't have any plans for what I was going to do in college or later on in life at that time, and I just felt a really big, strong desire to do what I could to help out, to serve the country that had suffered so dearly from those attacks.